embark upon. Those that have embarked on tamattu, they're still in the enjoyment period, the waiting period. Yeah, because they perform Umrah and they're waiting for the Ayam al-Hajj, for the days of the Hajj. Exactly, they're out of the Ihram. There are 3 people now waiting for the days of the Hajj to begin. And the days of the Hajj now, as we understand, begins on Friday. Friday is the 8th of Zil Hijjah in Makkah al-Mukarramah, and that is the day that all the pilgrims will leave Makkah. All of them will vacate Makkah and they go to Mina, and then they spend the night there. The next day or the 9th they move to Arafat, and then they remain in Arafat up to some part of the night. They come back the same night to Mina, and then Muzdalifah, spend the night there, or they move to Mina, do the Jamrah, and come to Makkah. By the time they arrive in Makkah, it will be Sunday, the 10th of Zil Hijjah. Now, if those that have embarked upon tamattu, as I have just explained, are not out of ihram, but they will go back into the ihram situation on Friday, early in the morning. And those that have chosen Qiran or Ifrad, and Qiran is the situation where Hajj and Umrah are combined together with the intention, and those that have chosen Ifrad, and those are the ones that have intended only to do Hajj. They are not free. They are still in a Ihram situation until the only time they will be free will be when they come to Makkah on the 10th of Zil Hijjah, Yawm al-Hajj al-Akbar, after the Tawaf al-Ifada, and then you understand, and then shaving the hair, particularly for men, then they will be free, they will be out of Ihram situation. So these are the different undertakings they're taking, and as I explained, the hectic days will begin on Friday, we'll call you Mutarwiyah. Friday they will be in Mina, the next day, Saturday, on the 9th they will be in Arafat, and they will be in Arafat until some part of early in the night, like after Maghrib, toward Isha time, and from there they will move to Muzdalifah. Traditionally, the pilgrims would spend that night in Muzdalifah, the 9th of the 9th to the 10th. Okay. But things have changed. The crowds the pilgrims have significantly increased in number, and the Meccans or the Saudi Arabians have organized the Hajj in such a way that pilgrims are zoned depending on where they're coming from. So that is why some of them may have to leave Muzdalifah to Mina before the end of the night. What used to happen is that they would spend the night of 9th until early in the morning, and after Subh prayer on the day of Yawm al-Hajj al-Akbar, that's the Eid day, they come to Mina, they throw the stone and Jamrah, then that's the only one Jamrah 7 times, and they come to Makkah, they do the main Tawaf and Safa Marwa, and the Hajj proper is over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means you're saying that the only group in recess right now is also taking the tamattu.
Tamattu, yes.
Okay. Ustaz, if I may ask, which day is
Arafah? According to Islamic jurisprudence, Islamic law, Arafah stands on the 9th of Zil Hijjah. The 9th of Zil Hijjah.
Who's the 9th?
Sorry?
Who's the 9th?
The 9th of Zil, this is a very interesting situation now. But I think the issue is very simple. It's not as complicated as many people want it to be, or would deem it to be. Arafah is in Makkah. Not so? In fact, everything that has to do with Hajj is in Makkah.
Full stop.
Full stop. So therefore, the day that Makkans have chosen to be the 9th of Zil Hijjah is the day of Arafat. There is nothing that you can change that. So the 9th of Zil Hijjah, as per the Meccan citation, is the day of Arafat.
Okay.
But that does not also mean that the citation rules, as we used to explain always, the citation rule is, as we all know, the ulama of Islam have differences about the citation rule. The rule still remains intact. All the differences of the ulama concerning the citation rule remain intact. But the Hajj, the matter is very simple. The Hajj is performed in Makkah. All the activities are done in Makkah. And therefore here we have to consider the Meccan citation.
Okay.
Wallahu alam. Yes.
Okay. I ask this question deliberately because some have the Gambian Arafah Day also.
Yeah.
They will say if Makkah do the Arafah today, the following day should be the Arafah for us, which is very misleading.
Yeah.
And which should not be followed because I think Arafah has its own benefits, which I would like you to belabor on.
Exactly.
Some of the benefits ascribed to
Yeah.
Arafah, and what kind of worships should be done, in observance of this very holiday?
Yeah, you are right. The Muslims of this country and elsewhere must understand that there cannot be two Arafat, and there cannot be Arafat of any other country other than Arafat of Mecca. And Mecca is in Saudi Arabia. So, I mean, this is a very simple matter. Sometimes you hear people saying that Arafat is one day. Yes, Arafat is one day, and Arafat is the day that the Meccan have chosen. Now, when you say there's a difference now between when it comes to what we should
the benefits
do,
of Makkah
of Arafat.
Course, yeah.
It varies from, like, you have people who are now in Mecca, and you know the famous hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that خير دعاء يوم عرفة, and وأفضل ما قلته أنا ورسولي والأنبياء قبلي لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمد لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمد عبده ورسوله. I remember this, but in other words, that is a very important day. It's a very great day. Now, whatever act of ibadah, particularly those that are to do with Hajj, those that are in Makkah, when they are in Arafat, on Arafat day, let them multiply the volume of dua, prayers, zikr, the recitation of the whole Quran, whatever good they can do, let them multiply, because this is a very, very significant day. But let them also make as many dua as possible, because the Prophet Muhammad made it very clear in this tradition that the best dua is the dua of Arafat day, which means that this is the dua which is automatically accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand?
What about us here?
And then for us here, in addition to praying for the pilgrims, it is a sunnah that we fast on the night of Zulhijjah. That will be on Saturday. So it is it's recommendable that Muslims fast on the night of Zulhijjah. Those that are not in Hajj, those are doing the Hajj, they are travelers. They are exempted from fasting this day, and travelers are exempted from fasting even the Ramadan, when the conditions are there. So particularly and this one is not an obligatory fasting.
Okay.
So
is there any benefit attached to fasting the day of Arafah?
Abu Bakr, I don't know what you mean by this. Look, fasting.
For example,
yeah,
the Holy Prophet ﷺ said,
yeah,
anybody who fasts the first 6 days after Ramadan,
yeah,
will be rewarded as if he have fasted the whole year.
Okay.
Now, what benefit are there for someone who fasts?
Now I got your point.
Okay.
I'm not rush to say that those who fast the Arafah day will have the reward of Hajj, like some people would say. But what I want to say at this juncture is that because of the greatness of that day,